I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya.
COVID-19 testing continues this week in long-term care centers and nursing homes in Flagler County. This is Flagler County Health Officer Bob Snyder.
You know, we have a total of 71 congregate care facilities in Flagler. That includes 2 nursing homes, several large and small assisted living facilities, and 59 small adult homes or group homes for the developmentally disabled.
Snyder says all 71 residential homes have had site assessments conducted.
And they are now undergoing testing of all the residents and staff within these facilities. Princeton Village was tested yesterday and Grand Oaks Nursing Home today. We received the lab test results for Tuscan Gardens, Brookdale, and 11 smaller assisted living facilities. This totaled 277 patients and direct care staff. I am so happy to report that all tested negative.
Testing still needs to occur in 19 of the county's 71 facilities. Snyder expects testing in long-term care centers to be completed by next week. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Carroll.
A woman falls from a second-story balcony in European Village. Flagler County deputies were called to the scene Wednesday, where they found Susan Whitaker lying face down with blood coming from her nose. Deputies say her boyfriend Brett Lolomia was standing over her, calling out her name. Lolomia tells deputies he was sitting on the couch when he heard a loud noise, and then saw Whitaker on the ground. He called 911. But condo residents tell a different story. They say they heard the duo arguing just moments before Whitaker fell. Lolomia told deputies Whitaker injects fentanyl and had likely used the drug that morning. Her fall is being investigated as suspicious. The owners of a Palm Coast pool company have been arrested on fraud charges. Tony Magoo reports.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office was alerted to a potential contractor fraud case that dated back to August of 2018. After an investigation by the Sheriff's Office and the 7th Judicial Circuit of the State Attorney's Office, it was revealed that from September of 2017 through February of 2019, the owners of Crystal Clear Pools, 53-year-old Carlos Hernan Longo and 47-year-old Romina Campello de Longo, endorsed, deposited, or cashed payments from 12 victims in the total amount of almost $456,000 for work they started but never finished. With us is Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
These cases are hard to make, and they're very intricate and time-consuming to build, having to get bank documents and checking account records.
Arrest warrants were served early yesterday morning on the Longos at their home on Bridgehaven Drive in Palm Coast. They were placed under arrest and booked into the Sheriff Perry Hall inmate detention facility, where each are being held on a $320,000 bond for multiple counts of fraud.
And this should be a message to all fraudsters in Flagler County. If you prey on our community as a contractor, you are going to end up in the Green Roof Inn.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
Why are we wearing masks?
Dr. Paul Mucciola, an emergency room doc with Advent Healthcare in Palm Coast, says that you have to wear a mask.
You have to put it on before you go into the facility you're going into, and take it off after you get out of the facility.
He said that the mask protects others from you if you are wearing it the right way, and it protects everybody from the coronavirus. Mucciola said the best way to wear the mask is without facial hair. For more, he says go to the CDC's website at cdc.gov. To listen to the interview, download the Flagler radio app and then go to the Free for All Friday podcast. Tomorrow, it is not the flu.
We've had experience with influenza for 100 years. We've had experience with COVID-19 for 5 months.
Dr. Mucciola says he's worried that people will become complacent if there's a second wave of COVID-19. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
With a burn ban now in effect in Flagler County, officials say the public needs to be thinking about the possibility of a wildfire. John Arking has more.
Palm Coast Fire Chief Jerry Forte says the burn ban, which went into effect last Saturday, comes during wildfire season, and residents need to take various actions to be prepared.
It's very important that you have multiple days of your medications on hand in case you've got to go. If you've got a wildfire, you've got 5 to 10 minutes to grab whatever you can and leave, whether it's your medication, personal photos, or your important papers about your home, insurance, life insurance, things like that. With a hurricane, you've got a little bit more forewarning, but making sure that today you've got all your paperwork in order and your medications where they need to be, because you don't want to be out in an area of refuge or any kind of place of sanctuary and not have your medication with you.
The ban will be in effect until further notice. For safety tips, you can go online to flaglercounty.org/firewise. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Erking.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.